And we are live. Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome to, ladies and gentlemen... There we go. That was actually a perfect time for the music. Welcome to Portal Stories MEL. Oh man, I'm excited for this one, especially... oh, for God's sake, stupid headset. My headset is the stupid thing where very often it'll fuck up and the audio will only be in one ear. And weirdly, the way I fix it is by fucking around with the like, audio dial on it. It's fucked. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Portal Stories MEL. We are continuing our journey through the universe of Portal fan games. And today, we're playing probably the best one ever made. At least the best one that I've seen. I know that, that Reloaded is a thing, and a lot of people seem to think that Revolution is pretty cool. I've not played either of those. I'm looking forward to. But this, back in the day, this was the big one. If you wanted Portal 3, you played this, because this game is incredible. It's fully built within the Portal 2 style. 5 chapters of fully voiced story set in between Portal 1 and Portal 2, and it's amazing. I have not played it before, but I have seen it played before, so I know everything that happens in it, and I'm really excited after all these years to finally play it and experience it for myself. Really looking forward to this. Hey Nick, welcome. Oh, sorry. I'm also briefly going to check the audio. I have done a few tests, but just want to make sure it's all okay. I'll probably do another whilst we're, like, when we're in. I'm going to check the audio. I have done a few tests, but just want to make sure it's all... Yeah, it's completely fine. All right. So yeah, Portal Stories MEL. From what I've seen, again, I've not played or seen anything from Revolution, which I'd say is probably the major contender in terms of, the best Portal fan game. It's either that or this, but again, I've not played Revolution. I will be at some point, just haven't yet. But yeah, so this is definitely up there as potentially the best fan game of all time. And this was made by, like, a full team of developers. Like, you had animators and map makers and voice actors and everything over, I think, around the course of a year. And it was also one of the people that helped make this was Harry101 UK, who, if you don't know, is quite a big name in the Portal community. He has his own channel. He's done a lot of legendary, like, fan animations, and he helped make this as well. So yeah. And he's also done a full playthrough of this, like, he's done a developer playthrough. So definitely go and watch his playthrough as well after you've watched, my playthrough. But, we're gonna get into this. So like I said, this actually takes place primarily in between Portal 1 and 2. However, we're actually gonna start off way before Portal 1. So, and I'm really, really happy to be playing this, especially considering what we played last week, which was Portal, Prelude. Really did not enjoy that. So, without further ado, let's get in and let's play perhaps the greatest Portal fan game ever made, Portal Stories MEL. So yeah, we have 5 chapters, and we have an advanced mode, the original mod with harder puzzles. So, so we have chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I won't go through them because that'll be, you know, spoilers. So we're gonna jump in to chapter 1, and like I said, unlike Portal 1 and Portal Prelude, both of which were sort of in the same style, because Portal Prelude was a very, very early Portal mod. This is fully in the style of Portal 2, so the chapters will, like, come up on the screen and everything. It's gonna be sick. So, yeah, let's hop right into this, shall we? Yes, right. Chapter 1, 1952. And we got the same sort of loading screen as Portal 2 as well. Portal Stories MEL. Let the adventure begin. Oh, and just before we properly get into this, I want to make sure, yes, we do have subtitles on. There we go. And I just do one more quick... Actually, I'll do it after... I'll do it in a sec. Chapter 1, 1952. We're in some sort of tram.
Is this thing on? Yeah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson.
Right, okay, I can do the audio test now.
Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson.
Right, okay, I can... Yeah, that's good enough. Maybe actually give the audio a bit of a boost.
And boy, do I have something to show you.
Right, how about that?
And boy, do I have something to show you.
Right, how about that? Yes, it's pretty good. Always worried about my commentary being too quiet. And help that my mic keeps like readjusting its own volume. Right, how about that? Right, how... Okay.
You're here because you're the best the world has to offer.
Just doing these tests to make sure it's all nice and clear for all of you guys. I promise we'll probably get into it in a second.
Because you're the best the world has to offer.
Just doing these tests to make... Right, okay, there we go. That is good. Alright.
Say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military, but I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing, which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait, where are we again? Okay, so, this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be Aperture Science Innovators.
Wow.
We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Mr. Cave. So, that was obviously the voice of Cave Johnson, the founder of Aperture, because we are currently in 1952, back when Aperture was Aperture Science Innovators. So we're a long ways before Portal 1 right now. We're in the olden days of Aperture. Lots of people around here, which is obviously...
Alright, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. I can't re-record this.
Yeah, so according to Harry 101 UK's developer commentary, that was actually a little bit of an inside joke because Chris was apparently a member of their actual team, and they have like a little inside joke about how every time he makes a mistake, they like fire him. Not actually, obviously. Right, first of all, I gotta bump up the sensitivity. like a lot. Because it's always really low. Oh, yeah, that's much better. So, one more quick audio test. I'll actually turn off the desktop audio so you guys don't have to listen to this time. Yeah, that should be alright. I'm always super paranoid about the audio. So I want you guys to have the best experience watching this stream. Again, always tell me if the audio needs adjusting or anything, because I will 100% adjust it if it is not as it should be. Just a pen next to my mouse mat. Right. So yeah, we are in the olden days of Aperture, as you can probably hear by all of the music. Back when Cave was still alive and still head of Aperture and happy being head of Aperture. And we're actually in the very, very early days of Aperture, as in when they still had the money to recruit astronauts, Olympians, and war heroes as their primary test subjects. Because eventually they got so poor that they were basically hiring people off the street to do that. So, yeah, we're in the sort of prime of Aperture right now. And, yeah, we've just arrived here on a tram. We've got some of these nice posters here, custom made. The Aperture Science Innovators Superconductor Test. Pretty sure we actually heard about that in Portal 2. The Science Spheres, yep, because, back in the day before the invention of, the modifiable, panels, we had these things. This is how they tested. Yeah, now with asbestos. And we got the repulsion gel, of course. Tastes like science. Yep, and these other posters as well. This is a really fun chapter because this doesn't really involve any actual, tests. So you can just sort of wander around and enjoy the scenery.
Now, as I said before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, no, we haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
Yikes. So, this is Aperture Central Station, as Mr. Johnson said. Welcome, test subjects. Please sign in with the receptionist before proceeding to the lounge. It's got lots of departures. Turret test labs, that was cancelled. Vending machine manufacturing. Test shafts. City 17. I think that might be a Half-Life reference. Lima Whiskey testing sphere. Not sure what time it is right now. Is there a clock anywhere? Not seeing one. Bit unhelpful considering this is meant to be like a train station. Ugh. Do not want to know what happened to that. Oh yeah, we've got a zoom. We didn't have a zoom in Portal Prelude. Ugh. We've got the Aperture Cola vending machine. Cooled to 3 Kelvin. So we've got Aperture Soda, Repulsion Soda, Speedy, Sarsaparilla, Caffeinated Decaf, Citranium Soda, and Regolith Ranger. Citranium is actually... I don't know if it's a reference or if it was something in this that was later used in the other thing, but I think it may be a reference to Aperture Tag, which is another fan game that Harry 101 UK also had some involvement in. I'm actually going to bump up my sensitivity even more, because it's... Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. I hate having to, like, go like that with my mouse. Right, so yeah, Cytranium I think may actually be a reference to Aperture Tag, which is another fan game. Not really that good, in my personal opinion. It was alright. It's better than Portal Prelude, but, it involved you not having a portal gun, but having a gun that actually shoots the gels. You could shoot the blue and the orange gel in, Aperture Tag. But I feel like the whole thing was a little bit rough. And I probably won't be playing that because that is the only fan game that actually costs money. It doesn't cost very much, but I still don't know how that's even possible because the whole point is that, you know, it's that they're fan games, you know, and Portal is an owned, you know, like intellectual property, so I don't know how they were allowed to put it on Steam to be like paid, that you had to pay money to get it, but that's not really the reason that I don't want to play. It's just that it's not really something I think I'd enjoy. So yeah, but definitely go check it out. Howie101 UK also did a playthrough of that, a full playthrough. It was non-commentary. Yeah, just have a look at that. Bollocks. I'm thirsty. Speaking of which, hydration. Ah. Aperture Science Hydration Station. Right, so this is the main station. Hello? Useless. Wake up! God damn it. But yeah, it's also really cool, obviously, to see people around. Just like it was in Portal Prelude. I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to turn it up even more. Yeah, I'll probably put it back down a bit later. The Aperture Subway System Schedule Bulletin. Jesus Christ. Alright. The future of tomorrow starts today. Aperture Science Innovators. Alright, we got more of these posters. Same ones you've already looked at. If we go up here...
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community. Entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
What exactly is the point of malleable concrete? Isn't the whole point of concrete that it's not malleable? I guess just another thing from Aperture's past that really wasn't very well thought out. Right, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, just checking the audio. I'm a paranoid motherfucker. You guys know this. Okay, enough of that. Right. So got a bit of a playground here. There's some mushrooms. Bollocks. Teeny little mushrooms. Slide here. Oh, I can't go down the slide. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Just empty hotel room. That's the bed from the Portal 2 relaxation vaults that Chell was in one of them. It wasn't good English. Oh. Focus on science, the future, imagine. Right. Now, if we go along here, there should be a very nice bit of music starting, but I'm just quickly having a look around. Sleep Easy Motel. So this entire place is basically a fake village, a fake town that Aperture have made themselves. Aperture Science Innovators. Wait a minute, do I... Audio, music volume, yeah. Music... No, maybe it doesn't start yet. Maybe it's when we actually go inside. But Aperture Science Innovators, established 1947. And there's the moon. The moon that, around about 10,000 years in the future, will save Chel's life. You can see birds flying around. See, this is why, like, prequel mods in Portal can be really cool, obviously, because the main sort of whole theme of Portal is, like, the loneliness and the sort of ambience of how quiet and empty it is, and that's obviously because everyone is dead, but in the prequel mods, obviously, we can have it so that there's people around and the places are lived in and stuff. Can we actually go in here? Nah. Some magazines over there. Just looking around, because, a lot of people will obviously, just go straight in and not pay any attention to any of this. But, I definitely, as someone who... You know, I've studied game development for 5 years, so I have an appreciation of the effort that goes into making all of this stuff. So I like to show it off and give credit to all these people. Creepy alleyways in the back there. Hello. Bollocks. Right. And obviously you can tell that this is in the 50s. Oh, is there anyone in here? Hello? Bloody hell. Oh. This is the alleyway where you do Aperture Science drug deals. Can I crouch? I can't. I'm trying to jump and crouch. That's the classic Half-Life way. It's not working. Classic Gmod way. I thought those were bullet holes then. Right. Should we actually head into Aperture Science? Yeah. My mouth's already getting... Oh, for the love of God. The bloody... desktop audio hasn't been on. There we go. God, I am... useless. Yeah. It's why I shouldn't do that when I'm testing audio, because then I just forget to turn it back on again. More creepy alleyways. Right. In we go. What does that say? Salt, asbestos, and curtain. Right.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
And now we have some really cool ambient music. This is one of my favorite tracks from Stories MEL. What does that say? Smile and Imagine. 204 man. Okay. What does that say? Threat protocol, appendix, analysis and evidence, technician, submitted by Lieutenant Colonel Rosenblatt. This is RS 0001. Okay. Hello? God, why is this place so empty? Come on, cave. Yeah, see? Astronauts, war heroes, and Olympians. Aperture Science Innovators. We want the best, and you're it. Hell yeah. Oh, you can go in here. Hello? Oh, there's some people up there. Hello? I probably shouldn't be here. Caution, do not lean on railing. Well, the last time we saw one of those signs, it worked out fine, so, sorry. Didn't see anything. Bollocks. Right, let's not, yeah, let's not pay attention to that. Didn't happen. Nothing's happening. Well, well, well. Your guided tour representative for today is Caroline. Hello, Caroline. So, currently, present day right now, Caroline is still alive. She technically... Well, actually, I'm not sure. I don't think she was still alive in Portal Prelude. Again, we never really got exactly, like, the exact specifications of what happened to Caroline to be put into GLaDOS. But, this is actually, if I remember correctly, Harry talked about this, in that, this is actually the, like, the real-life, like, obviously, to make Caroline and to make Cave Johnson, they had a couple of, like, real people that were, like, references. And, I believe Valve actually sent them some of the references for the person that, Caroline was based off of. And therefore, the people working on this were able to do, like, new pictures for her. So that's really cool. This is... I still pertain to the idea. Again, not played, Revolution yet. Revolution is, I think, the most recent Portal, fan game. And one that everyone is saying is really good. But I still think it's going to be really tough to beat this in terms of, like, pure Portal goodness in terms of a fan game. Because, like, this is really taking everything good about Portal and putting it into one fan game. That's some magazines here. Science and Technology. I thought for a second that was Hitler. Science and Technology, news, events, and a nice little reference here, 50 Shades of Cave. Yeah, that was apparently a subtle little joke that was snuck in there, and apparently the project lead was not happy about that. Right, welcome test subjects. We got more of these fancy photos. I guess this is what Aperture believes the future will look like. We've got, like, oh, what are they called? They're not Dyson spheres, right? Dyson spheres are the cages that they put around suns in order to harvest energy. Ring World, yeah, where you put, like, a ring around a planet. And futuristic cars and stuff. And futuristic speedboats and stuff. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. I always find it really interesting, like, the sort of stuff that people used to think the future was gonna look like. Nowadays, everyone just thinks the future is gonna be dystopian. And honestly, I don't really blame them. I've got some of the awards here that we saw in Portal 2. Local entrepreneur by Salt Mine. And a couple of the certificates. And even now, like, they've already been losing to Black Mesa. That's a cool one. Right. Your friend the Gel. I love these custom, posters. A devoted ally for innovation. Oh, fucking hell. That actually, like, made me jump a bit. Fucking hell. Oh. Hello? Hello there? God, why is everyone asleep? God damn it. Right. Oh, look, there's a periodic table there. That's cool. Right. This way. Down we go.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
Why'd you have something against elevators, Cave? There's nothing. Oh, look! Look at that. So we're now, making our way back along, you know, the same, like, next to the same track that we came in on, which is very cool. Rockets and rockets and rockets and cars and rockets. What the hell? God, the funky stuff that people used to think was going to be a thing, like back in the 50s. Right, is this the way we're meant to go? Doesn't look like it. Hello? Can I get in, please? Parallel... I can't even read that. Parallel something is forever planet. Okay. Right, back down we go. Right. So these are... Oh, that's probably going to be where another one of the elevators is. Bunch of telephones here for some reason. Lifting made safe and easy. Excuse me. Keep load close and don't twist. Bend knees and lift smoothly. Yeah, lift with your legs, never with your back. Because that's how you get back injury. Just looking around. Bunch of random numbers here. Back in, back in Portal 2, these were actually used to state the date for some reason. Those ones clearly aren't because it is not 2407. If so, we probably wouldn't have elevators that look like this. Was that really necessary? Why do you need an alarm to tell you when an elevator is opening? God. It is kind of... Oh, yeah. Let's not look at that one. Yeah, it is so... It's honestly kind of funny and cool to look at what people used to think the future was going to look like. They would be rolling in their graves. Right, so there's a sign here. And I believe we actually saw a modified version of this sign in Portal 2, or sort of a future version of it. In that we are here, and this is the salt mines. So, Aperture was originally built on the salt mines, and as far as I know, there is actually only one building for Aperture. Like, they don't own any other buildings elsewhere, which is a little bit weird. But the entirety of Aperture is just one big facility, like the size of Manhattan, basically. It's ginormous. And I think I made this point when I found the future version of this sign, that this is the surface. So, obviously, nowadays, the surface is still here, but then they just kept building up and up and up and up and up. Which does raise some questions about the surface and about the sort of position of Aperture and stuff like that. I don't really think it properly lines up. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get in this elevator. Please keep your legs inside the elevator. I am going to do that. Right. Down we go.
Here in Aperture, always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this. Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to, and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my... Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here. I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Vault.
Alright, so we're obviously quite familiar with these, the testing spheres, but back at this point, they weren't ready yet, it would seem. So we're going all the way down to participate in a different test, which is basically a prototype of the relaxation vaults that Chell was in for 10,000 years.
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes, an hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry, we've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Harry 101 UK was actually the voice of Cave in this, which is amazing. He does such a good job with Cave. Obviously, J.K. Simmons is quite, you know, difficult to replicate, but he is an amazing voice actor. Alright, so we're now down at the bottom. Did that say 5,500 meters? That doesn't seem right.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay tonight, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear because of him.
Alright, so now we're in this sort of like underground aperture garden. I really like this area. I love everything about Stories MEL. Like, it's so good. It is so good in so many different ways. It combines literally everything that is great about Portal into one game, and I love it. And being able to finally play it for myself after all these years, you know, it's great. Go over here. Danger. Ooh. I don't think this is, I don't know why this is here, because I feel like this is meant to be saying that this is toxic goo, but I don't think it should be. I think that's just water. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Okay, well, this is water. I assume, I mean, that looks like water to me, so I don't know. Right. So, in we go. Thank you. This place is so empty. You wouldn't know that this was, like, apart from everything, like, working fine and looking nice and clean, you wouldn't know that this was back in the day when Aperture was, like, fully operational, because there's hardly anyone around. I think that's maybe the one thing that Prelude probably did better than this, in that still, even if, like, you know, I feel like there should be people around here. Like, even just sitting in desks or, like, walking around. We have a custom portrait of the man himself, Cave Johnson. What a handsome devil. Right. Also, you should be looking at the camera when... Well, it's not a... Oh, no. No, that's a painting, I'm going to say. When were cameras invented? I have no idea. Ooh. God, they really ought to get their toilets cleaned up. And typewriters, obviously, because we're still in the 50s. Know your allergens. Pollen, animal dander, plastics, and antimatter. Yes. Yeah, I myself am very allergic to antimatter. I'm allergic to fucking prima materia. Ooh, that's a bit, it's a bit weird. The, like, the reflection, like, these lamps don't seem to be tinted behind the glass as they should be. Well, I didn't come here to pick holes in this glorious mod. Can we go up here? Seems as though we can. Yum. Anything up here? Best New Science Company. Oh, they've got a massive, version of the Up Pioneer Press. Nice looking car. I'll go through there. Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. Alright then. We can go in here. Lots of mugs. Hardly working. I like work. I just hate my boss. Layoffs, anyone? And what sleep? God. Who? What does that say? Who farted? Yeah, this is really not painting the best work environment. I mean, Aperture was never really the best company anyway, in like any respect at all. Fire door, do not block. You had one job. Unbelievable. What do we have here? Okay. Science Award, Aperture Science, 1945. And we do have a clock there. What does that say? Oh, it's actually going as well. It's like 11 o'clock at night. It's like 11:35. Yeah. I can read time. God, my mouth is so fucking dry. Oh, goodness. Right. So, this whole bit is like a bonus area. We didn't have to come up here. Can I jump off? No. We don't have long fall boots on at the minute, so let's not jump off and kill ourselves. There we go. Oh. Let's not get stuck either. That would be bad. Right. Test subject waiting area, but we can also go in here. Ah, what do we have here? Caution. Wear your respirator. Oh, that's a control console that doesn't even have an elevator. An elevator? A lever. Oh, excuse me. And we also have these guys. Now, these are 1950s mobster turrets. They're like a special style of turret. I I guess they're like within the story they're meant to be like the original prototype turrets, and originally they had voice lines where they would like speak in like stereotypical mobster like mafia voices and voice lines and stuff, but apparently there were some problems with getting them into the game, so unfortunately that didn't happen. He's like, ah, man, it's like I got whacked. Yeah, the boss is gonna hear about this and stuff like that. It's kind of similar to the defective turret, but a little bit more raspy. So yeah, shame that they couldn't be put in there. 2056. Food facts, number 13. Okay. The inalienable right of children to something sweet. Okay. Right. How to make porridge. Home-killed meat. The hell? If your emergency store. Horlicks. What the hell? How to dry apples 2 ways with Swedes. Okay. Right. Onwards. To the test subject waiting area. Ah, look at that. That almost looks a little bit like a turret. Okay, US Department of Defense, Contract of the Year runner-up.
Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy airy lights, me.
Got a jukebox here. It's kind of sad that... Oh. Oh. Nice. I didn't even know that could happen. That's cool. So yeah, these are the mobster turrets. Please do not touch. Thank God they're off. Ah yes, the Aperture Science Innovators quantum tunneling device, the prototype portal gun. Because just like everything in sci-fi, everything starts with a backpack. That's a way out over there. Alright, on we go. Another portrait of cave. Ah, yes. Now, don't these look familiar? So these are basically prototype relaxation vaults. And we would be seeing a lot of these in, at the end of... No, not the end, at the beginning of Portal 2. So, yeah, this is ours.
If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Hell yeah!
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Nice little cameo from Caroline there. Not a very appealing relaxation vault in comparison to the ones in Portal 2. It's not really a hotel room rather than an office with a weird, not very comfortable looking bed in it. So, yeah. Nothing left to do but grab some shut-eye. And we get a fully rendered cutscene, which was never a thing in Portal 2, so that's really, really cool. And this is MEL, obviously. Good night. Time to grab some shut-eye, MEL. I'm sure nothing is gonna go wrong. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Oh.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
Oh dear, indeed. Hey, Ghoul Smash. How you doing? So, Chapter 2, Extended Relaxation. Yeah. Somehow I think we were out for a little bit longer than just an hour. Oh. Yeah. So, I'm not entirely sure what happened. I mean, we all know by now that Aperture's tests back in the day, they very often went wrong, so it's not really surprising. But I don't exactly know what went wrong that meant she was, like, locked in here. I'm not entirely certain, but yeah. We were asleep far longer than just an hour. This is pretty evident.
Don't worry about the height. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long fall aperture science innovators long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought.
You're alright, Cave. You sound like you've got a bit of a cold. Your voice sounds a little bit different. Right, so now we're apparently wearing long fall boots. Alright then. Ah! We're good. Haha. Ah. Oh! They've got no bullets. Thank fuck. So yeah,
Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right. A new test. Congratulations! You get to test something else now. Double the experiments for you.
oh man. So, yeah, of course, nothing's changed. We were out for an hour, and in an hour, there was an earthquake, and some plants grew in an hour. Yeah. But here, in the hour, obviously, they've come in and they've replaced the poster. Coming soon, the Mark 104 Aperture, handheld portal device, the AHPD. Patent pending. Right. And we have here the Old Reliable, the first Aperture handheld portal device to have 3 healthy surviving users. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Alright. Old Reliable. Bam! The classic portal gun. Love it.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this.
Ooh.
Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spares in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
So, again, this is one of the things that sets Portal Stories MEL apart from every other mod. We don't just have a regular old portal gun, we have a brand new design for the portal gun, which is very clearly a prototype. You know, it's got different bodywork, it's, like, a lot of the components seem a lot rougher, and, like, it's even got a paperclip on one of the prongs. And it does a little grab animation when you press E, which I'm pretty sure the original didn't do that. So yeah, I love this design. I prefer this design to the original portal gun. And yeah, obviously in the hour that has passed, Cave Johnson has aged about 40 years. So yes. And for the first time in our journey through the Portal games, we actually start off with a portal gun that has both blue and orange portals. Obviously, in Portal 1 and 2, we only had the blue portal gun at the start. And then in Portal Prelude, we actually started off with the orange portal gun, just the orange one. But now we've got a dual portal device immediately. And I love that you can see the little spinning motor and the energy going through it. I love this design. Right. Thank you for not loitering longer than 20 minutes. Yeah. Nothing. No time has passed at all. Alright. First portal. First test. First puzzle. It's not really a test. It is more of a puzzle of Portal Stories MEL. Aha. And it's so fluid, the firing of the portals. Remember, alert your supervisor if you see, oh yeah, all of these people. Ooh. Portal there. Now, it should also be said that, Portal Stories MEL is actually a bit more difficult than Portal 2, which is good. But it's not difficult like Portal Prelude was, in that it's actually, like, the puzzles are actually Portal,
This too, we just had, earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan.
Yikes. So we're actually in the area that we just were, which is cool considering I came to have a look at all of this. Yeah, we came through there. And there's the clock, which is stopped at, what's that? Seems to be like 10 to 2, maybe? Right. And we have here what seems to be a prototype, oh. To be incinerated. The Aegis. The Aegis something. Security intelligence. Investors payback. That will become relevant a little bit later, but I believe this is actually meant to be like a prototype turret design. Although I'm not sure this really fits, considering that this came after the whole, like, after we saw the prototype mobster turrets, and they look pretty much the same. I guess this is sort of implying that, like, Aperture came up with those, and then was considering doing this, which arguably is a worse design, and then just didn't, basically. But yeah, and now there's no cardboard boxes blocking the way out. Now we're on the other side of here. See, this is why it was fun to explore these other areas, because then you can have the comparison. Ooh.
These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Right. So, we've got some time-traveling earthquakes. Yeah, that's what happened. It's still 1952. We've only been out for an hour. Remember that. Bloody hell. Ah. Give me a second, just got a Discord notification. I always want to check these just to make sure it's nothing serious. Ah. Right, keep to the left. Do not litter, do not loiter, do not touch glass. I thought that said do not touch ghosts then. Fucking hell. Right. Welcome to Aperture, where the science is theoretical, but your $60 is fact. So, now obviously we are quite a bit further in the future. Yeah, the door is destroyed, so we're gonna have to find another way out of here. And we have more mobster turrets, which luckily are not active. But we have, pump station beta control here.
There's gotta be
Behold.
There has to be another way out.
Yes, thank you, cave. Right. So now we have the gel. And, oh, yes, I remember what to do now. Bam, bam. More gel, please. And then, oh, hold on. Oh, let's have a look around here. See what's, changed. Oh, this is the other side of where we just were. Hey, Fizzy! Good to see you. So yeah, I think this is stated a little bit further on, but Mel, who we're playing as, was a Olympian. So yeah, obviously she comes from the era in Aperture where they were still able to use Olympians and war heroes and astronauts as their primary test subjects. But obviously, seems as though they were still using this place during the time when they were so poor they could only hire fucking homeless people. Right. So, if I remember correctly, we go up here, place a portal right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the bloody stairs. Can't go in here, that's properly boarded up. And then, not really sure why this is here. Hold on. Why is that? Because I remember, we're supposed to use this and run. But I feel like we could fling ourselves. Can we do both? We may be able to do both. I feel like we can jump from there into there and then fling ourselves. But let's, I'm honestly, after Portal Prelude, I'm fucking tired of flings. Let's do this, it's more fun. Oh. Here we go. Zoom zoom! Bam! Ah, oh, broken glass.
Things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys. Faster than any science guy I got.
Alright, thank you, Cave. And now the sign actually makes sense, because that's not water anymore. That's toxic goo. Yikes. So let's not take a dip in there. I'm gonna check the audio now that it's actually, like, we're into the, serious stuff. Alright, thank you. Yep, still good. And now... Still good. Right. Okay. So, yeah, things have changed. Quite a lot. Amazing that all of this has happened in just 1 hour. And the elevator's broken. Bollocks. Ah. Ah. What operating system do I use? I'm actually... Give me 2 seconds. I'm having a very stupid moment here. Yeah, operating system, yeah. I did think that's what it was. Yeah, I'm just on Windows, you know, like most people. I was checking that Windows was, the operating system, and it wasn't some other part of it. Just had to check and not be stupid, and in turn make myself look a teeny bit stupid. Right. So yeah, all of this was put here in just an hour. Can you believe that? So now we're gonna conveniently go to the place that says keep out. To Enrichment Sphere Bravo Volta. Danger, 1959. Oh, excuse me. So this was built, 7 years after Chell first went into stasis. And it's vitrified! Fantastic.
Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there.
Alright. Thank you, Cave.
Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and installed one where people needed to go through.
So, this is one of the, I don't actually think Portal Stories MEL introduced a lot of new testing elements, but they make up for that, with, like, everything else, basically. Hello, Cammy! How you doing? Welcome! Oh, okay, Fizzy. Well, I'd recommend definitely going with Windows, just because, like, Windows is sort of the default one that supports everything. Like, you're very rarely gonna get something that's not supported by Windows, and, you know, pretty much everything is built on Windows, so, yeah, I definitely advise going for Windows. So, yeah, so, as I was saying, there's not a lot of testing elements that are new to Portal Stories MEL, but, you know, most mods don't introduce, like, an enormous amount of new testing elements. We got 3 new testing elements in Portal Prelude, and yet they hardly made fucking use of them, because for some reason the developers of Prelude had a fucking boner for horrendously difficult flings. We had the green emancipation grills, which didn't turn off your portal devices. No, which did turn off your portal devices, but didn't disintegrate objects. We had the disintegrators, and we had the gravity swappers. The gravity, like, rooms. I don't know what you'd call them. Oh, nice, Cammy. I'm glad to have you here. I'm really excited to play this as well. I've been doing it, like, I've been working my way through, all of the Portal games and now the mods, because I haven't played most of them, and I fucking love Portal. This is the only one I have actually seen before, but I've never played it for myself, so it's cool to be here and be playing it for the first time. So yeah, I don't recall there being a lot of new testing elements, but this I think is the main one. Obviously, if we, in the original Portal, we had the blue emancipation grills, which turn off your portal devices and disintegrate objects. Then in Portal Prelude last week, we had the green emancipation grills, which, only turn off your portal devices but don't disintegrate objects. And now we have these, the red emancipation grills, and these kill you. So yeah, that's fun. So brand new testing element for Portal Stories MEL, fizzlers that kill you. Again, I have no idea why Aperture would want to create these, because they were saying in Portal 1 and Portal 2 that the emancipation grills actually have a chance of like disintegrating like parts of you, like teeth and stuff like that. So they fully went full throttle and were just like, how can we weaponize that? I have no idea why they would ever make something like this, but we know that Aperture isn't like safe like ever, so yeah. But yeah, this is a really interesting new testing mechanic that we're obviously gonna have to be wary of. Oh yeah, and here's a little joke there, because Cave apparently couldn't spell station. Right. So we have a portal surface here. God, it's so fluid. Oh. Even now, Portal still looks so nice. Right, right, there, no. It's, somewhere around here where we can put a portal. Yeah. Right there. Haha! Yeah, Portal Stories MEL can be a teeny bit sneaky sometimes. But again, nowhere near as bad as
I think these switches were designed for 2 people. Maybe your new test can help.
Yep, we've already done this in Portal 2. We have experience. Danger. In the event of flooding, seek air pockets. Got a rubber ring here. Probably says Borealis on the back there. We have Portal on phones. Well, actually, there are like Portal. I remember there was a game called Portalize, which was basically a Portal ripoff, and that's on phone. Oh, and if I do this, we can have a look at MEL. So this is MEL, who we're going to be playing as today. She is actually roughly, I think in name only, actually, based on the original, cancelled Portal 1 co-op, character, MEL. Because Portal 1 was originally going to have a co-op mode, and they cancelled it, and MEL was going to be the secondary character alongside Chell, obviously. She didn't look anything like this. She was basically, she wore a blue Aperture suit and had blonde hair. That's sort of a reference to her. So we've got the prototype portal gun in our hands. That's MEL, wearing her classic Aperture Science Innovators uniform. And the old-fashioned prototype long fall boots. So, yeah. Very cool. Right. Let's get this open. Bam. Bam. Open up another one of these massive vaults. With the incredibly hefty hydraulics. Like, seriously, the or is it a crane? It might be a crane, actually, because it's lifting it up. Alright. At least that was hiding a little bit more than the last one of these we opened, that was just like a massive vault hiding a tiny little door. Alright, yeah, let's not go in there. Shum. Very fluid. Love it. Alright. On we go. And yeah, honestly, Fizzy, I'd argue that some phones could probably, like, play Portal. Although, there's a lot of stuff in Portal that, like, I don't think you'd really be able to do that well, because you'd need, like, very fast reaction times that... Oh, fucking hell. That couldn't really be executed on phone. Okay, we need to get upwards. In some variety, shape, or form. Aha! Always use the wrong portal. Mel must be, like, losing her shit right now. That's, the thing is, like, it's obviously, like, a theme with Portal games that the protagonist doesn't speak. And Chell doesn't speak, not because there's anything wrong with her, but because she doesn't want to give GLaDOS the satisfaction, basically. Which sort of doesn't really make a lot of sense as to why she doesn't speak to Wheatley. But,
Testing track is just through here.
I don't really know what the excuse is for Mel not speaking. Maybe it's something to do with the relaxation chamber. It did something to her, like, vocal cords or her brain or something. Oh, Half-Life 2's on phone? I did not know that. Know your antimatter risks. No horseplay. Do not open containers yourself. Can't get in there. Bloody hell, how the hell did you break your pinky playing a phone game? Oh, bird.
Oh, that's meant to happen. Just to test your, reflexes. You know, after your short sleep.
Ugh. Oh, VR, right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Harry 101 UK said that, when like, originally that slam effect, that slam noise, was so unbelievably loud, like, even louder than it is now, and it had to be lowered because when people playtested it, they got, like, a full-on fucking jump scare from it. It was so loud. Right, well, I assume we've got to hop down here. Please be careful, Mel, because, oh, you can hear the gel going through this. That's really cool. But yeah, she must be thinking, like, what the hell is going on right now? Oof. Doesn't seem very stable. Oh, look at that. Welcome to Aperture. Onwards. And upwards. That is the Aperture way, after all. Okay. Here we have... Ah! My eyes! The first testing sphere.
Ah, yes. Bravo Volta. The... Hold on. 5th testing track. Yes, 5th. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine.
Alright. And I gotta say, another thing that they did amazing on... Of course, on the drop it lags. That's my computer. The music. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do some science. Alright. Yeah, I guess not. That's not fizzy. I mean, I guess it's sort of hard to stand in the way of GTA 6. Yaboing! Yaboing! Alright. Okay. Now I, unlike Harry 101 UK, did not live and breathe these tests, so I am going to have to learn them. As any good test subject should. Okay, so we've got a cube here. We are gonna need some gel. Oh yeah, and this was also sort of something that Portal Stories MEL did. It's not new, but they made more use of it, and that's water. They made water more of a testing element than it was in Portal 2. It was a testing element in Portal 2, but, I didn't notice that. It was a testing element in Portal 2, it just wasn't as much of a testing element as it is in this. GLaDOS versus the Black T-Rex. I don't see GLaDOS having any conceivable way to stop the Black T-Rex. It would be funny seeing them have the conversation, though. Yeah, you're right, Kami. Kami. Which do you prefer? I assume I'm going to assume Kami, but it's just because I'm idiot and British. Also, very cool detail. I don't think I've ever noticed this. Because the paperclip is like not meant to be part of the device. It looks like the paperclip is like burning up when you grab shit, which is really cool. Have I seen the Minecraft movie? Not yet, but I will. I'm looking forward to it. Right. So what we need to do here is to jump. Oh, fuck. That didn't go well. Right. Oh, nice. Hey, fellow British people. Not that I have anything against anyone who isn't British. That should go without saying. Right. Because that's the thing, I always make the point, I always make the point when people ask me, like, where I'm from, that I don't have anywhere, like, I've got nowhere fancy to say. I'm just British, but I'm happy to be British. Alright, and then boing, and then we're here. Right, so now, if I'm not mistaken, just get rid of the gel. There we go. We are going to put a portal here. Actually, I'm just thinking I'm thinking I drop off here into here and then go like that. I'm just, oh, hold on. Yeah, I don't think, there we go. Just making sure. Alright. Portal right here. Grab our cube friend and kaboingus! What? Oh, that was close. Okay. Yow. Huh. Yeah, I hardly think it's fair for Americans to make fun of British people's accents when most Americans can't say British words anyway. Aluminium, for instance. Right.
Everything about this test is lead line, according to my 1950s notes here in my 1950s filing cabinet. Says it's harmful to humans. I mean, not harmful to humans. You'll be okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and don't worry about the boxes. We got a ton backstocked ready for this kind of thing. Thrown at the wall, destroyed, rinse and repeat. Useless little things. Made them in an hour.
I gotta give credit to this guy. He's really doing a good job of speaking like Cave Johnson probably would. Alright. Oh yeah, yeah. We love British accents. Yeah, we love the British accents. British accents are sexy. Apart from mine, it's very a lisp is not sexy. Self-depreciation. I shouldn't do that. It's annoying enough when people comment it on videos and stuff. I should not be adding to it. My voice is fine exactly the way it is. Right, Right, yes. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, yes, I've got to stand on this. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Wait. Okay, wait, hold on, I'm confused. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it's because I kept hitting... Right, okay. Yep, I see. And then, yes. Okay, I understand now. Will I be playing the new Jurassic Park game when it comes out? What, Jurassic Park Survival? Absolutely. Very much looking forward to that, although we've not had any fucking news on it for fucking ages. I feel like I'm not, doing this right. Endless cubes. God, comment what? Well, you know, as someone with a speech impediment, it's very common for assholes to comment on it whenever. It's usually whenever one of my videos does, like, super well, because then obviously a lot more people watch it, and you will get assholes that make fun of speech impediments, because, you know, the internet's a lovely place. Okay, I am actually getting a bit stumped here. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, that was what I meant to do. I just didn't do it right for some reason. Right, okay. Right, just do that. Just do that real quick. So. Oh, bollocks. There we go. Alright. See, this is how you do a Portal fan game. No fucking, no fucking, what's it called? Oh, bloody hell. No, dependencies on impossible fucking flings and shit. Just good old-fashioned puzzle solving. And don't make them timed either. Time tests are horrible. The whole point of Portal is that you're meant to be able to enjoy yourself. Oh yeah, Lisp Gang. It's funny, because I see people on, like, YouTuber subreddits going, like, I don't like my voice. And it's like, I don't know, like, what their voice sounds like. But I'm like, if I can do it, I sound like a Lisp-ridden 12-year-old half the time. If I can do it, then you can too. Right, so I need myself a cube, and I'm thinking that, Oh no, we can't shoot through there. Okay, that's fair enough then. Right. No portal surfaces here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's do this. Cube! Aha!
You're not dead. That means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air and, I mean, great job, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. You really are a merit to science. Or something like that. Just remember the Nuremberg Olympics.
Yeah, so Chell was, not Chell, Mel was a Olympian in the Nuremberg Olympics. Ah, right, onwards. That was fun. Again, that's how you do tests in Portal fan games. Alright. Test chamber number 2.
Now see, this test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
Yeah, it's rough, busy. But it's not the quality, it's not the voice that matters, it's what you do with it. Just remember that. And, you know, anything that you do is elevated by the fact that, you know, you have to struggle through that. So, you know, we have greater struggles than a lot of people when it comes to, like, talking or whatever. So, you know, anything we do is heightened because of that. Think of it that way. I'm sorry, but I probably just lowered the mood incredibly. Right, let's do some fucking science, shall we? Right. Cube, open the door. Okay, what do we have in this test? We've got gel. Alright. Guessing we're gonna have to put that on here. Zoom. Ah, of course. Good old dual gel fling. Here we go. Gaboing. Alright, and then... let's get up there. And then we need to put portal here. And then... we need to... Okay, we need to get back over here, but keeping this portal still here. Me head back over there a second. Okay, so we can see that. Oh, yes, I think I remember what we do here. So then we'll be able to bounce back up. Now, can we... Oh, we can. I could have just done that from here then. Okay, then. I will also need that cube. Oh, yes. Hold on. Bam. No, bam. Bam. There we go. So now we can jump up like this, and then... Alright. So, let me put a portal here. Grab this. Jump up here. Blue portal here. Zoom. There we go. And then... whoa, that was close. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm... like, Mel is probably... like, losing her shit right now. Just like, what in the genuine hell am I doing right now? I came here to fucking sleep in a bed. And now I'm doing this shit. Payow. Right.
Alright, oh, hold up a second, Mel. I don't think you're that stupid that you're going to fall for this anymore. I'll be blunt now. I'm not Cave Johnson. This isn't the 1950s. Everyone you knew and loved is dead. And now you're stuck here in Aperture Science, down with the trash. Like me. After everyone left because of that boat.
The Borealis.
I'm sure you already knew, but, whatever. However, I can get us out of here. If you're willing to let a voice in the sky who just told you he was lying the entire time he was talking to you control nearly every movement you make. Is that okay? I'll just take your silence as a yes. Oh, right. You can't answer me. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. Okay?
Oh, poor Mel. Because she's not like Chell. She presumably had, like, a family. She could have had a husband or a wife. She could have had kids. That's sad. It's really sad. Who knows? We can choose to believe that maybe after she went missing, her family came looking for her, and then Aperture just, like, shoved them in a relaxation vault somewhere, too. Alright. That is really sad. I hate shit like that. I hate sad endings. Poor Mel. I don't really think about how tragic of a character she is. Right, so we're gonna need some gel right here. And then, right. And then... Oh, excuse me. What? Oh, fucking hell, I didn't place a portal there. Bam. Oh, balls. Oh, come on! Just... There we go. Alright. So now we have the box. What's the best Valve game you've played? Probably Portal 2. I mean... oh, well, yeah, I keep forgetting that they made, like, Left 4 Dead and stuff. Left 4 Dead's pretty good. But I'd probably have to say Portal 2. Okay, so that gets rid of that. We're gonna need some more gel. I'm gonna jump down here. See what goes on. Okay, so we need to... Oh, yep, we're gonna need to make use of the gel again. Oh yeah, Garry's Mod isn't a Valve game, yeah. If it was, I'd definitely say, that. Okay. So, we are gonna need a cube. So, we just need to do this. And... Bingo bango. Exactamundo. This is so nice after Portal Prelude, because Portal Prelude, like, I think there was, like, one test in Portal Prelude that I enjoyed in its entirety. The rest just had horrible fucking flings in every single fucking test that were, like, timed, and you had to do, like, really awkward things with the controls. You had to, like, fling yourself, and then rotate your camera, and then, like, lean left, and it was just horrible. But this is wonderful. Do I think Gmod will die? Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Gmod is an endless playground of creativity. Alright, test chamber
Before
number 3.
you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty relaxation vault. Which could be a real possibility, because as my records show, the old test could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals.
Oh, wonderful.
And you were pumped full of them. So, let's all just take a breath and start over. My name's Virgil.
Hello, Virgil.
I'm 4, from up in the Enrichment Center. And before you even think of asking, yes, there is a building above you, and yes, I came from it. I'm not crazy. Don't be too alarmed, though. A lot's changed since you got put on ice.
A lot. So, Virgil, he just said he's a core, so we're talking to yet another personality sphere. Hopefully, this one won't betray us like the last one did. Oh yeah, good idea, Nick. I mean, you should probably save it just as a port of call anyway. You know, just in case there's a crash or something. But, yeah. Good idea. Have I ever played Paint the Town Red? No, but I do believe I have heard of it. Yeah, Cammy, like, you should honestly go and watch the stream I did last week on Portal Prelude. I cannot remember the last time I was that angry on stream. I was so pissed off with that fucking mod. I don't know what in God's green earth was going through the developer's head. I don't get it. Because I feel like the developers, people were defending it. Like, I was talking to some people in, like, some Portal Discords about it, and some people were defending it, you know, considering, you know, oh, it's an older Portal mod, and, you know, stuff like that. But it's like, I do not understand why the developers had such a raging hard-on for flings. Like, yeah, I love doing flings in tests. They're satisfying. But not every single fucking test. And not to the point where they're timed. And, like, every single time. It's horrible. Yeah, I genuinely really did get annoyed. It was really bad. You want to see me play Left 4 Dead? Well, that is fine, because Left 4 Dead 2 will be a game night stream at some point. We'll play some Left 4 Dead. Ah! Jum. Look, we just did a fling, and it wasn't timed, and I didn't have to, like, swivel my camera the minute I went through the portal, and I didn't have to hold left. Isn't that amazing? Right. Can I make the jump? Yes, I can. See, unlike Chell, who was literally just the daughter of a scientist, or the adopted daughter of the scientist, depending on who you believe, Mel actually has the reasonings behind, you know, being super fit and able to do all of this shit. Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Nick. Will I be doing custom campaigns? I don't know. Probably not. I could do just the vanilla Left 4 Dead 2 stream and then later on a modded one. I think that'd be cool. Ah. Oh wow, that was a fling that didn't make me feel frustrated. Right. See, Portal Story's MEL tests can feel quite, like, maze-like. Right, so that swaps the fizzlers. Just realized there was a bloody, there's some, propulsion gel here that I didn't even make use of. Right, okay. So we need to get through there. Play Half-Life? Yeah, I probably... Half-Life is on the list of games to play, considering that, you know, it's Half-Life, and, you know, everyone knows Half-Life, and... And I probably ought to play it just because it's part of the Portal universe and stuff. You know. Okay. Oh, there's a portal surface there. I didn't even notice that. Right, okay. Ooh. So... Bam. Ooh. Hold on. Okay. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, okay. If I just do this... There we go, we can just do, oh, it's, no, oh, it's not enough here. Yep. Boing. Right. Okay, no, just need to go through calmly. Okay, and then there we go. Bingo bango. And then okay, we need the gel. What? Crouch. There we go. Yeah, I'd probably play the Black Mesa version. Same way I've been playing Portal with RTX and stuff. Right. So then, if I do that... There we go. But I do need... There we go, need to get back in. Whoa, okay. Need to, yeah, get rid of my portals real quick. Boing. Boing.
Good job, Mel.
Alright.
See that pipe there that the repulsion gel's leaking on? That'll take you to the pumping station. Jump down and walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin.
Ugh. Okay. You got it, Virgil. Love the detail and like it's everything about Portal Stories MEL is so good. 2050 sale. Half-Life 2 with RTX would be pretty damn cool. Right. We're good. Okay. Can I jump? Oh, that actually could have been very dangerous. Let's have a look around, shall we? So this is Pump Station Beta. Mel doesn't belong down here. She's not a beta female. That's the funny thing. You always hear, like, the memes and the jokes about, like, beta males and stuff. I mean, none to do with, like, beta females. Right. So we have the return of the vitrified test doors. They brought these back, which is fantastic. Let's have a listen. What crazy shit were they doing in here?
This next chamber is a giant microwave. If your internal organs begin to combust, you may want to start solving the test quicker.
Why? Like, why, Cave? Like, what is the purpose? Yeah, hear my voice doing that. Right. In we go. Ooh.
Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. If you can get through there, you should be able to get to the 4th testing track. That'll take you up to where I am.
Alright, Virgil, you got it. Now, these turrets, these do not have the safety turned off. So we are gonna need to get through them fast. And of course, we know that when we're trying to do things fast, there's only one thing to do. Yeah, giant microwave for science, because fuck safety. Who gives a shit about safety when you're doing science? Right. Are these, okay, these are portalable. I'm thinking we're gonna have to fling ourselves. I'm just not entirely sure where right now. Let me get a layout of the land. Where are we trying to get up to? Up there, it would seem. We need a way to turn on the gel. Yeah, who gives a shit about safety regulations? Honestly, could she not just, like, smash the glass? Although I guess maybe this is, like, reinforced glass, considering it's a turret shooting range. What about these wooden boards? They don't look so tough. Just rip them down. Oh. I thought those were portal surfaces. Ah! How helpful. Ah, we're trying to get over there. Bloody Nora. Some arrows as well. Right. Whoa! Oh, that didn't go to plan. Right, there we go. Second time's the charm.
That was odd. Normally when people do that sort of thing, they just fly through the hole in the wall. I guess not this time.
Wow. They actually put a quote there for if you, like, fumbled the... Oh my god. Like, do I have to say anything else? Like, that's... If you had told me that Portal Stories MEL was made by Valve, I would have believed you. The team are that good.
Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets.
Alright. And then... we go bam, and then we go bam. Whoa! And Mel has a lot less health than Abby did.
Good. That gel should help you get past
Jesus Christ. Oh, Abby from Portal Prelude could take a lot of fucking bullets. Mel evidently cannot. Honestly, couldn't we realistically do a fling anyway? Right. Right, here we go. Or not.
gel should help you get past those turrets.
Right. Okay, there's no... Okay. Yeah, I'm probably fucking this up anyway. There we go. You gotta put the gel down on the floor. There we go. Yeah, Bill Nye, doesn't surprise me. Okay, oh, hold on. Almost made a very fatal mistake. Yeah, turrets are more deadly. They're more realistic. Because Abby could genuinely, like, get shot by turrets for, like, a good 2 seconds before dying. Mel seemingly cannot. This may be a personal question, but what made you start YouTube? It's a question I'm happy to answer. Well, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, I grew up watching YouTubers. Not really watching, like, popular YouTubers. Like, I watched a few popular ones. Like, I think the most popular YouTuber I used to watch is DanTDM. But I never watched, like, Markiplier or Jacksepticeye. My childhood, YouTubers were like, Venturian and Dan, the Ryans, 8-Bit Gaming, and stuff like that. But I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I think it was particularly Venturian that inspired me, which is kind of ironic, considering that it turned out that, him and his family were, like, hyper-Christian and sexist and everything, even to their own family. Yeah, in fact, I probably ought to do a because originally I was going to do a 2K, Q&A, and I even put out a video asking, asking you guys to give me questions, so, maybe I'll just do it as a live stream, like just a 3-hour just chatting live stream where you guys ask me questions. It's the 5K special. Be less work than making it as a video, and you guys will be able to ask me more questions. But yeah, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. This channel specifically was originally intended just to be like an archive of my reactions, because I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'd say that I react, like, pretty, like, entertainingly to stuff, because I'm very passionate about everything that I play. So I wanted to, like, archive my reactions to stuff. And I just, like, I've always loved making gaming videos and stuff, and I like making short films and stuff. And then that eventually grew, you know, I made the Max Steel video, and then I sort of was just like, oh yeah, I can make videos on obscure franchises, no one else is making them. And, you know, and then, I was just like, you know what, I actually want to do this. So yeah. Right. Let's do this. Fucking run! There we go. You just put you there. Ah, right. Override. Turrets are off. Bingo bango. Portion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute. Yep, from where Mel comes from. Again, I almost said Chell. It actually was a pudding.
Ah, great. Should be a
Ah, we're here.
shot to the next testing track. Go to that door down at the very end. You know, the one with the giant wheel on it.
Oh, hold on a sec. Oh yeah, we may. We're probably gonna come back here actually. Yeah, I feel like that. That would be fun, but I don't think it would be very popular, just because I think I'd have to build a bit more of an audience for content like that, Fizzy. But in the future, hopefully, yeah. Right. Big door at the very end with a big wheel. Let's turn it.
Do it again. It'll open this time, I swear. Just give it some elbow grease.
Alright. Hurry!
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, you got this. One more shot.
Now, come on, Mel. Put your back into it.
Great. You can fling yourself all over the place and get past some old turrets that are firing live rounds, but you can't get a door open? What kind of Olympian are you? Alright. Let's see what we can do. There's a longer round propulsion gel pumping station. Guess you're going to have to go that way.
For context, what just happened is, I have my, where the fuck is that? There it is. I have my Nintendo Switch controller on my desk right here, and I was whacking my keyboard so much that it destabilized it and made it fall off my desk. Alright, so we can't open this fucking door. Fantastic. So we're now in pump station Alpha.
You can get through this pumping station and prepare yourself to get out of Bravo Volta into the Lima Whiskey testing track. That should bring you closer to me and to your own escape from this facility.
Righto.
Alright, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is going on here? Well, Aperture's early tests weren't always that successful. You were unlucky. That was the worst test Cave Johnson ever greenlit.
Oh,
But
wonderful.
it's nice for me to have an Olympian at my disposal. Yeah, I have that information from you at the 1936 Nuremberg Olympics. You should have gotten that silver medal.
Well, that implies that she got bronze, and, you know, a bronze medal at the Olympics is nothing to, you know, be, nothing to dismiss. Alright. Also, Virgil said that that was the worst test that Cave Johnson ever greenlit. We just heard one about a giant microwave. I really don't think a faulty relaxation chamber is the worst thing that Cave Johnson ever greenlit. Like, are we forgetting the fucking mantis men? Alright, we've got a couple more vitrified test doors here.
Your motor skills may drop during this next test. We put a bunch of gray matter emancipation grills in the chamber. Don't worry though, if you somehow make it to the end without becoming a vegetable, we can provide you with a brand new brain. Probably.
Okay. So we get grey matter emancipation grills. I wonder what colour they were. And grey matter is what your brain is made of, those of you who don't know. And we've got another one over here.
We painted subliminal messaging all over the walls in this next test. So if you feel the sudden urge to buy a bunch of Aperture Science merchandise afterwards, we'll count that as a success.
If I could make a new Dinosaur King arcade game featuring new dinosaurs, what would I add? I don't know. That's a question I'll probably answer at some other point. Again, that's a very in-depth question that I'd have to think about. Right, so we've got propulsion gel here. Oh yeah, getting your brain disintegrated, yeah, way nicer than just a relaxation vault, obviously. Oh, we can just open this. God's sake. What made you choose the name Casual Prince? There's a funny story behind that. It's not a very lengthy story, it's just funny. I didn't actually choose it. Years and years ago, when I first got my Xbox 360, when I first powered it on, it gave me an auto-generated username, obviously, as all Xboxes do. And this was the first time that I'd ever really had a proper username. Well, not the first time, but the first sort of proper time. The only other time I can think is like fucking Moshi Monsters back in the day. Who remembers that? But yeah, so it gave me an auto-generated Xbox username. Can you guess what that was? Yeah. It was Casual Prince 8. My legendary username, which has become my entire brand that inspired the legend of the Casual Prince. That was an auto-generated Xbox username. That wasn't even me. And I am still very happy with the name. Oh, Club Penguin, yeah. I wasn't a Club Penguin person, personally. Right, 2 Enrichment Sphere, Bravo Volta. Another unopenable door there. And another vitrified one, I think.
The local zoo made an offer we couldn't refuse, so you may encounter several grizzly bears and or lions in this next test.
Right. I hear turrets. Can you imagine that? Like, proper animals attacking you in Portal? Do you think I'll ever change my name? Probably not. I mean, I like the name. I've got no reason to change it. I did make a joke at some point in the past that if I ever got married, maybe, like, on the day of my wedding, I'd change my channel name temporarily to Casual King 8. Yeah, probably not permanently. Right, so we can go upstairs, but what's in here? Soldiers of Science. Oh god, it's the fucking Mantis Men again. Oh. Yeah, let's not volunteer for that. Let's cave there again. Right. Onwards we go. Upstairs, I'm guessing. Still Aperture Science Innovators. Some more mobster turrets. Oh. Right. Dinosaurs attacking you in Portal. I don't think it'd be... Well, it probably would be a bit scary, but it's fucking Source, so they wouldn't really look that high detailed. Speaking of which, there's a lot of dinosaur games coming up that I'm really looking forward to streaming. Obviously Jurassic Park Survival when that comes out. What's it called? The Outer Wilds? No, the Lost Wilds. No, the Outer Wilds is space, isn't it? Yeah. The Lost Wilds and, Instinction. Looking forward to them. Will I ever make merch? If enough, like, if I get enough, of a fan base and you guys want merch, then absolutely, yeah, I'd love to make merch. I love to sell, like, my hoodies and my t-shirts with my logo on in, like, different colors and stuff. Right. Ah, the elevator to the surface.
You know how to find the elevator out of here. Don't get me wrong. I admire your enthusiasm, but I would have told you if that was working. They boarded it up when they kept building above this facility. Sorry, but that's not gonna do anything. The chairs are comfy, though.
Oh, they do look it. Oh, yes. I imagine Mel's legs are a bit tired. Oh, poor plant. Wait for attendant to begin lift. God, it looks like people took fucking bites out of that poster. I know it's probably just, you know, regular decay, but it's funny. Right, on we go. Casual Prince toothpaste. I think there'd be a lot more legal shit I'd have to hop through in order to sell toothpaste. Well, I wouldn't be able to do that, Nick, because, Dinosaur King is owned by, Sega. You know, I can't profit off of it. Although, when it comes to making merch and, like, custom merch and stuff, I believe there's got to be some grey areas, because there are people that sell, like, custom Dinosaur King stuff, so, I don't know. Can't get in there or anything. Casual Prince socks. Now, I believe this may be, potentially, the last vitrified test door. I could be wrong, but it may be.
Those of you that smoke may want to steer clear of this next one. We've coated the propulsion gel in gasoline. Thought it might increase the acceleration properties of the gel. Turns out it's just extremely flammable and ignites when you run on it.
Alright, well, I just got the achievement, find all vitrified test doors, so that's all there is. Righty-ho! What do we have here? Borealis.
And our good luck just ran out. I can't override the locks to that test chamber. Maybe there's a way over it. See if there's anything you can use.
Alright, Virgil. It's nice to have a companion who's actually intelligent and not trying to kill us. Unlike Wheatley and unlike GLaDOS. Wheatley was both. And I guess GLaDOS was kind of, nicer to us near the end. Right. Ah, yes. A nice, simple fling. Payow. Oh, can we just skip this one entirely? Seems as though we can. Can we actually get in there? Ah, it doesn't seem like it. There's no portal surfaces or anything. Well, there we go.
Alright, look. I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum. Just try harder next time.
Virgil, it's a rusted shut vault door that's probably, like... Okay, well, now the cat's out of the bag, and it has been for a while now, I can talk about this. We are currently between the events of Portal 1 and Portal 2. Actually, just before Portal 2. So, we are like 10,000 years in the future. Again. Chell is not awake yet. We are basically just before that. Which is why the facility looks like this. So, let's carry on. Casual Prince notebooks, yeah. Alright. Further on we go.
I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian, who might not have a beating heart anymore.
Ugh. You really know how to pump up morale, Virgil. So, we, yes. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then, bam, bam, coming through. And, ooh. Just to make sure. I always place the wrong fucking portal every time. Right. Here we go! Well, that didn't work, did it? Okay. I'm an idiot. I am, like, really stupid sometimes. I just ignored that. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Here we go! Ah! We didn't make it. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to
bloody
hear
hell.
any more bad news after the
Right.
security override. I couldn't do.
Fucking speedrun
My
this
records
shit.
of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian, who might not have a beating heart anymore.
Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe I just need more gel. As our old friend Harry would say, you gotta put the gel down on the floor. Alright. Ought to do us nicely. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm doing something wrong, clearly. We're not building enough enough.
News. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear.
I really should have saved.
Override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian, who might not have a beating heart anymore.
Right, save game. Just in case I fail, I don't have to listen to Virgil yammering anymore. I feel like that's not subsequently covered. Can't move the portal either. There we go. Okay, let me not try the crouch technique this time. Let me just fucking... No, it's just I don't gain enough momentum. I'm confused as to what I'm missing here. Oh god. Ugh. Do it again just to make sure. There we go. Huh. I can at least save here again. I know I've set it all up properly. Ah! No, it's just, like, just short. I've no idea what's going on. Am I doing it like right from the back? Ah! Okay, that one wasn't even close. I'm really starting to be confuzzled here. Oh, it's like I almost made it there. Maybe the crouching is what's fucking me up. Go on, go on, go on! Ah, oh, it's just short. I'm really not understanding what I'm... Do I have to jump, maybe? Well, that worked, didn't it? Bollocks. Why did I do that? Wait. Wait a minute. I like almost made that there. What the hell? Okay, I'm starting to get confused here. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here, and I feel like I should be able to make it, and I can't. Oh, friggin' hell! Okay, the crouch technique, that works. I only know that because of watching Harry's playthrough, so yeah, shout out to you. Harry 101 UK, you legend! Oh, I made it once and we're just like too far to the bloody left. Alright. Okay, why didn't I go far that time? Come on, I can do this. Maybe at the base of it? Like right here? No, still not enough. I did it one time and now I just can't fucking do it. You're like, this is clearly the way you're meant to do... No, that... Okay. That's clearly the way you're meant to do it. Wait. Wait. I've had an idea. Oh! Hold on. Aha! Bingo! Right. Nice. Okay. And we got another simple fling here, it would seem. Oh, and look at that! In Portal Storage MEL, it automatically puts your portals the right way! How useful is that? Okay. So this... this closes up that. So we can go get our cube back. Because we're gonna need it, obviously. I put the wrong fucking portal! God's sake! Right, so we need to shoot a blue portal. Every bleeding time. Right, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, blue portal. Orange portal here. Always use the blue portal, okay? Blue portal. There we go. Put that there. Now... Ah, yes. Yes. I know what we need to do now. Hi-yow. So now... Save. Zoom! Haha. Bingo bango. Job's a good un. Ah, but it's not over yet, it would seem. Huh. Right. And then, see, I like this. This is something that I don't think, Portal 2 really made use of. It's like coming through one portal and then firing that same portal as part of a fling. It's cool. Bam. Okay.
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning Lima Whiskey 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from new aperture. What's a... My scans are going nuts. Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run!
Okay, we gotta solve this test quick. Alright, what does that do? Okay, there's a fizzler that kills you up there. That's lovely. Alright. Got a cube here. What is that gonna do? Okay, that disables that fizzler. Oh, goodness. And this... Okay. Oh, friggin' hell. Need to get over there. Huh. Okay, shit is definitely happening. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Let me think for a second. Oh, there we go. Nice fizzy. Right, Oh, hold on. Yes. Yes, that was just me being stupid. Nice! Okay, now up here. Okay, we are gonna need our cube. And, oh. Put that right there, and then, we... Ah! We need to get out of here. Pronto! Maybe we put some, Wait a minute. Oh, okay, this fizzler is disabled permanently now. Okay, that's good. I need to get back up there. And now, I think... Oh, goodness. I'm gonna need to put some of this... Oh, God. Over there. I think, maybe. Wait. Oh no, here! Right, I'm an idiot. Okay. Here. I am very stupid sometimes. Okay, there we go. Now... swap... Oh god. Swap this over like so. Put a portal there. And then... take this back. There we go. And... everything goes to plan. There's... yep, save. There we go. Let's do it! Oh, well that didn't go to plan, did it? Oh no, it's because I used the wrong bloody one. It's that one, you idiot. Ha! Boing! There we go. Bingo bango. Up we go. So there was a weird voice. And the subtitles called it Aegis. Okay. Whoa! Oh, friggin' hell. Oh. Oh no, not the pipes. Oh, man. Yikes, what the hell was that? Virgil? What just happened? Oh.
That explosion blew the whole toxic goo pump station apart. It's letting flood wars out. We gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Get through the control centers. There's a transition seal leading up to where I am. Hurry, before this whole place floods or comes down.
Oh, great. Oof. Oof. Freaking hell. Okay. Well, it turns out, Aperture... I made the point that, Aperture is built to last. Oh, freaking hell.
Place is exploding. Rocks are falling everywhere, and you're taking the elevator. What if the power went out? You'd be trapped.
Well, I mean... You want me to take the stairs and go back down? It's funny because, I'm pretty sure if you take the stairs, he yells at you for taking the stairs as well. I wonder if I take the stairs now, he'll yell at me again. No, okay. But yeah, I always make the point that, oh look, it's the name of that really bad dinosaur movie. I always make the point that Aperture makes things to last. Clearly not. Sometimes. Right. Hop, hop, hop. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, right, so, more rocks. Yeah, we can't go over there. Oof. Ah! How convenient. Thank you, water. Okay. Main office. Excuse me. Main lift to surface. Broken. Oh, pardon me. As per usual. Oh. Oh, man. Shit is going wrong. Oh, dear.
Gotta get out of there. The room's filling with smoke.
Oh, God. Get down, Mel.
Good. At least you won't suffocate in this room. But you still need to find a way to get to the transition seal. Is there anything you can use to put out the fire or something?
There's a big lever. You know, when in doubt, pull the lever. Whoa!
Do that. Ooh, bring the place down on your head.
Not that one. Alright. Shit. Shit. Okay, we can't get through there. It's so smoky. Oh, there's water. What beach fire? Fucking water.
I can't believe
There we go.
it worked. Oh, right. Get going before something else happens.
Oh, give me a nice wash. Ah. Okay. Nothing else around here, right? Alright, on we go. Whoa!
If you'd been there a few seconds earlier, you'd have been incinerated. Thank the maker you were, though. I need the muscle.
Okay, these are more vitrified doors, but they don't work. What was in here? Oh, nothing anymore. Oh god. Right. Onwards. More water. Things are coming down on our heads. Out the way. Box. Ah, now we're on the other side of this, right. Caution, this sign is radioactive. Oh, wonderful. Okay, go, go, go. In the event of flooding, seek air pockets. It's not going to matter if the thing that is flooding is toxic goo.
Okay, bad news! When the pump station blew, the floodgates opened up wide. Toxic goos rising fast, the sensors maxed out ages ago, warning lights, woo, going crazy all around. This just got a lot more serious.
Oh, wonderful. So yeah, we always obviously encounter, you know, toxic goo and stuff, but it's got to come from somewhere. And turns out that place where it comes from is blown to fucking smithereens. And this is actually a physics-based puzzle, and Portal 2 didn't really have a lot of those, so this is kind of interesting. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's your name. Now, where am I actually going? That's the thing. Ah, up there. Bingo bango. Oh yeah, that's the control room we were in before. Go faster, you're an Olympian!
You're at Quality Control Center 95D. Only a bit further and you'll be at the hatch. Up to me. Hurry. I'll try to slow the goo down a bit.
Okay. Oh no. Cave's old. He's dying of fucking moon cancer. Imagine having to actually tell your friends that. Oh yeah, I'm genuinely dying of moon cancer.
Great. Another blocked corridor.
Right. Let's see what we can do. Ugh. Well, that's going to be useful for something. Like, right here. Can we hop up? Potentially.
The door won't open from this side. Maybe there's some other way around or something?
Yep. Perfect. I don't think we can get up there. Boing. Aha. We're in the vents. Insert Among Us joke here. Oh god!
Oh, Mel,
My cube!
Why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising goo down a little bit harder, I guess. Just don't take all day.
I think I may have fucked my cube by doing that.
Good job, Mel. You're on the other side of that door now. Yes! Very good.
No. Cube! Behave yourself! I need to... Oh, goodness me. Wish there was some water around here. This cube is not going to behave. This is what happens when you put gel on a cube. It does this. That thing's going to end up killing me. I need another one. Bloody hell. Alright. At least now the door's open, so we don't have a risk of getting it all wet and jelly. Right. Ah, jelly. Right. More physics-based stuff. Very cool. See, this is how you do a Portal fan game. You add stuff that fits with the tone of Portal. Unlike timed fling tests. Right. On we go. God damn it, it's such a harsh noise.
The doors are locked? Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on, see if that also unlocks the doors.
Alright. So, obviously, in the past, we've had, Pump Station Alpha for the propulsion gel, Beta for the, Alpha is the repulsion gel, the blue one, Beta is the propulsion gel, the orange one, and, Gamma, I think, was the white conversion gel. But now, we We have Pump Station Delta, which is a pumping station of literally just water from the surface reservoir. Surprised that's even still a thing. It's not really a gel, it's just water. But, cool little detail. The water starts leaking.
That actually worked. I mean, great.
A nice... probably not the cleanest water if it's coming out through a crack. Right, authorized personnel only. What's through here, then? Whoa.
Well, that's just great. Can't we get through a room once without stuff blowing up or blocking our way? Try to find some water again or something.
I'm on it. Seems to be an open door over here. The Know Your series. Know your time travel paradoxes. Always avoid future self, your father, past self, and Hitler. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Propulsion gel. Now that's speedy science. Oh yeah. Ah, now we're back up here. Right. Pipe was leaking? Which pipe? Didn't see no leaking pipe. Maybe down here. Oh, there's some propulsion gel. And a portal surface there. Oh, nothing down here, it would seem. No. Right. Where is the water when you need it? Oh, up there! Ah. Wait a minute. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Balls. Bollock. Guess I'm gonna have to run up. Up the stairs. Come on. Go up, and then up. And then... out this door. Okay, so we need to go... oh, we need to get up there so we can... right, okay. Is there... ah! I see. Damn it, there's never a bloody portal surface when you need one. Have to jump down here. And here we go. Bam. And then... huh. Are you kidding me? I can't reach it from here? Right there. Right there. I get it? Ah, it's too far to the right. Bollocks. Bollocks. Fucking... come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, bloody hell, really? Whoa. This should help us out a treat. How's about that? That should be working. Hold on, what if I just do this? Make it easier for myself. Ah, there we go. Right there. There we go.
From there, there's just the walls. Don't get comfy though. I pulled the plug on some emergency run-up dams, but the goo is still rising.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. Authorized personnel only. Well, today we are authorized.
Wow.
Whoa.
This place is massive. Whoever built this place must be a great architect.
Okay.
Up high, at the back side of this room, is a control panel. It controls the hatch. Try to get there.
Ah, up there, control room. Caution, the sign is radioactive. Wonderful. Okay, so this is pump station Alpha. Turn that on. Now we have the gel. Oh, okay, Fizzy, give me a sec. Fucking hell. Why? Oh. Bloody hell. Shadow Man confirmed. Okay. So... let's have a look around, shall we? Okay. Okay, well that's not working. Trying to figure out where we're trying to get to currently. Ah, I see. Ready to become a human pinball, Mal? Alright. Boing, 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 boing. So now up here. What can we do up here? Guess we'll find out. Pump station beta, we can turn on the orange gel. Bam. Oh, I didn't mean to fall off then, but I assume we probably needed to. Okay, so that's coming out this pipe in very great quantities. Right. Boing, 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 boing. What precisely do we need? Oh, fuck. What precisely do we need the speedy gel for? Oh, pardon me. Gotta figure out where... I know where we're trying to get to. We just gotta figure out the best way to get there. Okay, we need to get up there. 2050, sir. Right. Okay, I did activate that. Oh. I think I see. I think. And then... place a portal there. I think this should be how we do this. Bingo bango. There we go. Right. Have here obviously the orange aperture logo when it's just aperture.
My records show that at least 2 people were needed to activate the vault hatch. You're one person. There's a bit of a problem there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we
Sure, we
can...
can figure something out.
Yeah, we can figure it out. We've literally done this before, right? Bam, bam. Yep, let me out. Did we do it? Oh. There we go. Right. Open up the hatch. Let's get out of old aperture. Let's see what's going on upstairs. Again, the hydraulics on that thing. Ah, yes. New aperture, modern aperture. Here we come.
Ah, great. You're smarter than I thought. Not a genius like me, but still. Take the elevator up to me. I'm in the junkyard just outside the hatch. It's finally time for me to repay my end of the deal.
Alright. Gotta get down to the elevator now. I love it how you can, modify your fucking, like, fall as you're falling. If you press back as you're falling, you will go back. Not how physics works, but why does it matter? Alright. Farewell, old aperture. Goodbye, Mr. Johnson. And onwards to the future.
You're a short walk to the new enrichment center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo eating us alive.
Okay.
I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Bam.
That's definitely a plus.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So we've got the two gel funnels leading up towards new aperture. So this is the end of chapter 2, and I do believe that is a good place to stop for now. I know we're like 7 minutes, like 8 minutes off the 3-hour mark, but I don't think it's worth starting chapter 3 right now. Portal Stories MEL is not incredibly long, so potentially we could finish it next week. Potentially. I'm not entirely sure. It all depends on how I do with the tests and stuff like that. So we'll see. But yes, everyone, I'm gonna save here. And we are gonna call it a day right here. So we've made it all the way up through old aperture. No more old tests. So that's well, it's dependent on whether or not you like that. But now we are in the new enrichment center. So all fancy new tests and stuff. So next time we're gonna head on up into new aperture. We're gonna find Virgil. We're gonna find out who the hell Aegis is, and yeah, we're gonna keep on heading up and trying to get out of here, basically. So I really hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and go join the casual Discord in the description down below if you don't want to miss any future videos or live streams, because you'll be automatically notified if you're in the casual Discord. I will be back, of course, on Wednesday for what probably will be the final God of War Ragnarok Valhalla stream. We finished the main storyline last week, but there's still a few little things left to clean up and do. So, yeah, I will be back, of course, on Friday as well for my second and hopefully final attempt at the Black Ops 6 Zombies Shattered Veil Easter egg, where we'll hopefully be able to, beat the Z-Rex. And on Saturday, for the beginning of a new batch of Prince's Game Night, where we're going to be playing Wii Sports Resort. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. So, and of course, you'll be back next Monday for more of this. So, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video or stream very, very soon. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.